So since the last time we looked at this drawing together, I have gone ahead and started in the outline of my second horse. That's this one here. And I've just begun to add some of the little details. So I've started to outline the mane just a little bit and the eye here. And I want to show you how I figure out where to draw some of those details. So essentially, I'm going to begin, once I've got the outside edges and ridges outlined, I'm going to start looking for pockets of certain colors, values, textures that are different from the area around them. Okay, so I want to determine where essentially shadow and light are impacting the appearance of the object, because that's what's going to communicate the three-dimensional form. When we go later to add color, that shadow and light, the way that light hits an object and casts shadows, is what informs us and tells us the shape of an object or the form of an object. So what I want you guys to notice here, and I'm going to kind of pull this up so you can see it really, hopefully a little bit clearer. Do you guys see those little lines that I've started drawing around those pockets of shadow around the neck of the animals? Do you see this little one here where I've kind of created a little pocket, I call it like a little puddle, right? And you can see here where I've done that in this little light spot, and I've done that with this little light spot here. Essentially what I've done is I've used my thin line marker to actually define those areas, or those what I call pockets. Now if you look at this one, for instance, you might notice that part of that shadow pocket is the underside of the neck of the second horse, but part of it is actually the first horse. Do you guys see that? I can't actually tell where one horse ends and the other one begins. Can you guys see what I'm talking about there? That's okay though. I'm not going to draw what I can't see. I'm going to draw what I can see. So it's really important that we just essentially break it down by what is and what isn't visible. Okay? Don't try to draw things that you can't see. Don't try to draw the imaginary. Draw only what is truly visible. Okay, so let me lower that back down again and show you a few more of those areas. And I talked about color, value, and texture. These are the things I'm looking for. And you might notice, like on the mane of my third horse here, the color of his mane and the color of his back are not very different, are they? But the texture is different. Do you guys see what I'm saying? So that would be an instance, again, where I would want to define that shape. I'm trying to recreate the shape of the mane, because it's a different texture